6th, I think. Outside air temperature 61 degrees. It's 7:42 in the morning. We've got new audio recording equipment, so we're going to test that out. See how that works. Just finished the annual. And want to fly by myself, make sure I didn't screw anything up, put anybody else at risk. See how it goes. We plan to fly up to Espanola today, which is north of Santa Fe, and has no instrument approaches. So what we're going to do is a visual. Try that again, and I'll enter that now. See how that works. So procedure, approach, and the designator is Echo
Skywest 3363, traffic at your south of your location.
And if you can pronounce that better person than me, it's O-H-K-A-Y, next word O-W-I-N-G-E-H.
Look at Skywest 3363.
If you got Native American in you, I think you could probably pronounce it, but anyway, it's Espanola.
We're setting for a little bit, Skywest 3363.
Visual, and it'll probably be the way the prevailing ones are, 3-4. We can always change it if we need to. Load and activate. No vertical guidance again. That's interesting. Second airport said that.
Departure traffic no
I'm hoping that that's just because they've got obstacles within the 28 miles. Go ahead and activate.
Traffic's 1,000 feet above you, and at your 7 o'clock and 4 miles southbound, no factor, proceed on course. Contact departure.
We're switching now, and have a good morning.
Back here, desired track 343 degrees. Okay.
Bravo, holding.
So we'll be heading at 9,500 feet to
News for Albuquerque Tower, proceed direct to Atlantic. Atlantic will be a pulse on risk, wind calm.
Heading will be 340 degrees.
West of 8,
which I'm sure we'll have to modify that because of the restricted airspace in
Albuquerque
Los
Tower,
Alamos.
One at Cutter with
But anyway, let's see, engine time is
100.2. Contact departure.
So TAT.
Med Flight 1, Albuquerque Tower, taken.
Med Flight 1 is at Cutter, like
autopilot set up, altitude dialed in at 9,500
from Cutter will be a pulse on risk, wind calm.
And
departing westbound off Cutter, Med Flight 1.
See the rest of that stuff. We might as well listen to ATIS, see what's going on there.
Echo 6, Echo 7, Echo 8, Echo 9, and Echo 10 closed. Taxiway Foxtrot between Foxtrot 5 and Foxtrot 6 closed. Temporary train 5504 feet mean speed. Level 2060 feet southeast approach and runway 26. Advise on initial contact. You have information Zulu.
Alright, Zulu, it's 745, so I'll try to change it to 752.
International Airport ATIS information Zulu. 1252 Zulu. Wind 300 at 3. Visibility 10. Your clouds at 12,000.
Well, I don't know where they're seeing that.
4 helicopter departing off the Cutter ramp, westbound reporting
13. Lamar.
Med Flight 1 traffic south of the Big Eye, 2 miles south of the Big Eye. News 4 helicopter direct to Atlantic at 5,700.
Back visual approach runway 8. Runway 3. Runway 8.
Traffic, and we're going to Cutter.
Proceed PTL
Sterling 991, Albuquerque Tower. Turn heading to correction 310. Runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Taxiway hotel.
Okay, that's good enough. And I'm not hearing my XM radio. Let's see what's going on there. I'm going to send the signal to reactivate that thing.
Med Flight 1, say destination.
Med Flight 1, Gallup, via Grant.
Alright, it says within 5 minutes after sending the refresh signal, unit channel 2, if you can't hear programming, blah, blah, blah. Alright, we'll see how that works. Obviously getting a signal over there.
Med Flight 1, contact departure, have a safe flight.
Or departure, Med Flight 1.
Well, hopefully it worked.
November 422 Bravo Albuquerque Tower, turn left on course.
Thought I could deal with it when I get back.
Runway 8 clear for takeoff. Caution wake turbulence, departed Galaxy Jet.
Albuquerque Tower, Skyhawk 422 Bravo, turn left.
We
runway 8,
119.2 clearance.
Albuquerque clearance, Skyhawk 113 Bravo Alpha. At Cutter was Zulu, departure for some practice approaches, starting with the ILS 22 and the Double Eagle. And we'd like to climb up to 7,700.
Like 113 Bravo Alpha, Roger. You want your initial encore is what, about a 340 up towards the island?
Affirmative, 340, 3 Bravo Alpha.
We got our oil temperature.
Roger, Bravo Alpha departure is 1239er, your squawk 0420.
123.9er, 0420, 3 Bravo Alpha.
Albuquerque clearance, Bristell 585 November Mike.
Or 585 November Mike, Albuquerque clearance.
Yeah, clearance 5 November Mike. Plane is NG5, slant Gulf. Be heading 340 degrees at 9,500 feet to Espanola, have Zulu, and request flight following.
Fine over Mike, and is there an identifier associated with Espanola? I guess we don't usually get that.
NG5 slant Gulf.
No, not the aircraft type, but for the destination of Espanola.
Oh, it's Echo 14, sorry.
I'm sorry, that was unreadable. Say again there?
Echo 14.
Roger, thank you.
Okay. Got XM radio, good. And we'll have to keep a close eye on all.
Fine over Mike, departure is 1239er, and your squawk is 4360.
239 4360, 5 November Mike.
November Mike, read back correct. Advise ground for taxi. We'll see you.
Thank you. Okay, 4360, double check, enter, done. At least remember to do that this time. What else will I forget? We'll see. All right, I'll contact ground. I'll meet you over at the hold short line. No sense in giving all the nonsense of the taxi. Okay, back with you. We're got an intersection departure because they're working on the end of the runway. We're at Fox 3. We've got a freight dog holding over there, and I just got instructions from ground to wait on the taxiway behind him because he's got a back taxi. In other words, he's going to need more length than I will. So that's what we'll do. And depending on how long this takes, probably cut out some of this so you're not having to sit here and wait with me. Gives us more time for everything on the engine to settle down after the annual. Looks like everything's looking good. Got both fuel pumps on, flaps are in, brakes on, chokes off. Plane just landed. I suspect he'll give him the back taxi instructions now.
Albuquerque ground, FAA maintenance 3.
FAA maintenance 3, Albuquerque ground.
FAA maintenance 3 at the Atlantic ramp. I'd like to proceed on to Foxtrot to the Happy for runway 3 for weed control.
FAA maintenance 3, proceed on Foxtrot, hold short of runway 3 and safety area.
Roger that. Proceed via Foxtrot to the Happy at runway 3. We'll hold short of the safety area. FAA maintenance 3 plus 1.
And FAA maintenance station, get your read back, hold short of runway 3 as well, please.
For that, we'll hold short of runway 3, FAA maintenance 3 plus 1.
All right, there goes the freight dog. Back taxi.
Good morning. Boutique
Ground must have cleared him before I was listening to do that.
1 Albuquerque ground, welcome to Albuquerque, Texas, depart via Charlie, cross runway 12, hold short, runway 8.
Charlie, cross 12, hold short 8, Boutique 651.
And of course we won't need back taxi because this plane has got plenty of power to get off quick. Brake locked. Oh, actually, he could put us off right now, but oh, he's not back taxiing that far. That's the deal. Just turned around.
Fatigue 651, cross runway 8 at Charlie, taxi to park.
Didn't make a lot of sense why he just didn't
Taxi to park,
back taxi all the way. Get there. That doesn't look like that much extra length, but the heck.
7 African Tower, runway 3, clear to land, wind 0303.
Clear runway 3, airshow 5997, thanks.
Southwest 972, left turn, contact ground point 9er.
Left turn, touch ground, 972.
Albuquerque Tower, Bristell 5 and 5, November Mike, holding short, Fox 3, red takeoff.
Roger.
All right, double check again. We've got both fuel pumps on. All the avionics are on that need to be. Landing lights on, 10 degrees of flaps are in. Chokes off, brakes on. Just waiting. Got our squawk code in, 4360.
Baron 7123 November, traffic departing off of runway 3, southeast bound, turn left on course, turn left, no farther than heading 1280. Runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Bristell 585, number Mike, Albuquerque Tower, wind 3503, fly runway heading, runway 3, Foxtrot 3, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 3 at Fox 3, runway heading 5, number Mike.
This is 3 Bravo Alpha, start your left turn out.
Turning left now, 3 Bravo Alpha.
All right, both pumps, flaps, brake off, choke off. All right, are we ready to rock? Let the big dog eat. Airspeed's alive. 40, 45, 48, 49, 50, that's enough. Up and away we go. Full turbo. Inches manifold pressure. Like that. Flaps up. Autopilot's on. And we're climbing out and
Bristell 5 number Mike, traffic ahead and to your left, Skyhawk, also northbound 6800.
looking for traffic, 5, never mind. Got him on the screen, negative visual. There he is on the screen. Looks like he's 800 feet above us. The way he's going, we'll pass behind him.
There's Father Mike, you can start a left turn on course. The traffic is at your 11 o'clock, mile and a half northwestbound. Skyhawk 7200.
Okay, we'll begin our left turn on course. See him on the scope, negative visual still, let you know. 5 number Mike.
There's Father number Mike, contact departure 123.9er, advise them when you get the Skyhawk in sight.
Okay, 23-9, 5 number Mike.
3 Bravo Alpha, do you want some departure?
3 Bravo Alpha, affirmative, contact departure.
Contact.
And Albuquerque departure, but still 585 number Mike, passing through 6880 on the way to 95. Still looking for Cessna traffic.
585 November Mike, Albuquerque departure, radar contact.
Albuquerque departure, Skywak 113 Bravo Alpha, 7600.
Skywak 113 Bravo Alpha, Albuquerque departure, radar contact, Double Eagle advises unable ILS 22.
Roger, 3 Bravo Alpha.
Okay, all the engine
Skywak
instruments
3
are still
Bravo
looking
Alpha, turn
good.
left heading 300.
We got plus 6 amps.
3 Bravo Alpha. And can we get the ILS runway 8?
Skywak 3 Bravo Alpha, affirmative, how will the approach terminate?
Missed approach.
Then what?
VOR runway 8, 3 Bravo Alpha.
Sky 3 Bravo Alpha, turn left heading 260, vector ILS runway 8, final approach course.
260, vectors ILS runway 3 Bravo Alpha.
November 5, November Mike, Cessna traffic's turning westbound, no factor.
5 November Mike.
November, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8.
Center on 132.8, 23 November.
And departure 5 November Mike, I'd like to turn to 015 degrees.
November 5 November Mike, proceed on course.
On course, 5 November Mike. And I think that initial heading of 340 degrees would bring us to the extended centerline 28-mile approach. And that's why there's a difference between going direct to the runway, which is 017 degrees, and the 340 degrees.
Departure wingspan for 7,000, climbing 9,000, heading 170.
Wingspan 4, Albuquerque departure, radar contact, fly direct to Coral. Climb, maintain, flight level 200.
Direct to Coral, climb and maintain 200, wingspan 4.
Sky 3 Bravo Alpha, maintain VFR at 8,000.
VFR 8,000.
Okay, so actually that theory was wrong, because the extended center line sticks way out over here. We'd be headed way more right. So where that 340 degrees came from on the thing, I'm not sure.
Sky 3 Bravo Alpha, your climb out instructions will be a left turn heading 300.
I think 132.8 will be our next
return this frequency.
300, 8,000, return frequency 3 Bravo Alpha.
All right, capturing the altitude. Here's what I'm talking about. We just took off. That's the direct course to the runway. There's the extended center line sticking way out there, the 28-mile guy over there, which is just past the Santa Fe. And down there, distance, not that far visually, but I'm sure with a wide angle lens it looks afar. That's the Sandia Casino, probably the biggest one in New Mexico, with golf course, excellent golf course.
Albuquerque approach, Skyhawk 736 Papa Bravo.
Skyhawk 736 Papa Bravo approach.
736 Papa Bravo, request flight following to Santa Fe, through, level 7,800.
Skyhawk 6 Papa Bravo, Albuquerque altimeter 3014, squawk 4256.
4256 and 3014 for 6 Papa Bravo.
Skyhawk 3 Bravo Alpha, turn right heading 275.
Fuel pump off, landing light off. There's the casino again, a little closer. That golf course looks real desolate, but when you're on it, green and lush, because you're not seeing all that
level 7,800 to Santa Fe.
mesa in between. There's the cables for the tram. Probably can see them because the sun's reflecting off of them.
Wingspan 4, contact Albuquerque Center 124.32 is long.
Got the Sandias in the shadow.
Wingspan 4, thank you.
And we're doing 119 true, 101 indicated, ground speeds 115. Got a 10 knot left crosswind. And we got about a half an hour to our destination. Plan is to do it touch and go, come back to Albuquerque.
November 585, November Mike, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8.
32.8, 5 November Mike. Albuquerque Center, Bristell 585, November Mike, level 9,500.
November Mike, Albuquerque, SMS 3013.
3013, 5 November Mike.
Flight 1284, if you can't hear me, if you can't talk to the next controller here in the next few seconds, your next frequency will be Holloman approach on 120.6.
Alright, 20.6,
Flight Flight firm, go ahead and contact Albuquerque Center on 132.65, and if you can't reach them, just try 120.6 every 20 miles.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate that 3-mile visual approach point. Procedure, visual, load and activate. Okay.
Albuquerque Center, money 231
This
Kilo
guy.
Hotel.
Activate leg.
Over 1 Kilo Hotel, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We have Foxtrot at Santa Fe. We would like the ILS for runway 2 if possible.
Yes.
Albuquerque Center, Skyhawk 736, Papa Bravo, level 7,800 for Santa Fe, VFR.
Or Nova 736, Papa Bravo, Albuquerque Center, Roger, Albuquerque altimeter 3013.
3013.
And field elevation at Espanola is 5,800 feet. CTAF is 122.9. So we'll dial that in.
And 1 Kilo Hotel, Roger. You're going to want the ILS.
They don't have weather there.
600 at least for terrain. So
But it's calm day. Should be anything a little bit from the north, which is the prevailing winds.
231, climbing to 10,600.
24 minutes to destination.
Former 813 Bravo Bravo across the air at a maintain 14,000.
Hope this new audio equipment works better than the last setup I had. Should.
14,000, 813 Bravo Bravo.
We shall see.
Albuquerque FedEx 815, 370.
FedEx 815, Albuquerque Center, Roger.
And we will miss the restricted space on Los Alamos, and we'll miss the Class D Santa Fe.
November 1 Kilo Hotel, just to let me know when you're level at 1.
Although I think we're probably, yeah, I'm sure we're above it. And we're on with center anyway, so he'd clear us through it.
25 X-ray, contact Albuquerque Center,
Rio Grande Valley.
124.32.
124.32, Skywest 225 X-ray.
November 813 Bravo Bravo, contact Albuquerque approach 123.9.
That's Cochiti Lake.
239, 813 Bravo Bravo.
Army Corps of Engineers runs it. It's on the Cochiti Pueblo. Looks fairly low. Used to do a lot of windsurfing there when I was younger and braver. Winds were really weird there, coming in all kinds of directions, but it was close to Albuquerque, and you could get some windsurfing time in. And directly over to the right, northeast of us, is the Santa Fe Airport. Won't be able to see it with this camera, but I'll point it out anyway. I can see it visually. Way over there. A little closer view of Cochiti. Well, the lake is way, way down over what it used to be. No, we got a good snowpack this year. I'm surprised it's not higher. Of course, they could be letting more water out than usual. Fed by the Rio Grande, obviously.
Albuquerque Center, FedEx 415, level 370.
FedEx 415, Albuquerque Center, Roger.
And Santa Fe Airport again, you might be able to see it. got about, 15 minutes to 15 minutes to destination. We got to lose 3,000 feet. I've got 6,800 feet dialed in. Field elevation
to do a hotel radar service.
5,800 feet.
Contact tower 100.5.
And I need to tell Center what the plan is, see if they go along with it. Albuquerque Center, Bristell 585, number Mike.
5 number Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, Center 5 number Mike. My plan is to go into Espanola, do a touch and go, and head back to Albuquerque. I'd like to keep the squawk code if it works for you.
5 number Mike, roger, that's pretty requested. Just let me know when you get Espanola in play.
Will do. Can we descend at our discretion, 5 number Mike?
5 number Mike, affirm, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR, 5 number Mike. Okay, that's good.
Good morning, Albuquerque Center, Columbia 1211 Delta with VFR request.
Kind of pretty the way the canyons are cut in there.
Yeah, I'm a Colombian. It's November 1211
Off in the distance
Delta.
is Los Alamos.
Number 1211 Delta, squawk 0717.
0717 for Columbia 1211 Delta, and I'm about 10 miles south of the Angel Fire Airport at 13,500.
FedEx 815, contact Albuquerque Center 132.32.
13232, FedEx 815.
American 1421, climb maintain 50390.
All right, we'll start our descent slowly.
American 1421, sir.
American 1421, climb maintain 50370.
370, thank you. American 1421, flight level 370, thanks. Yeah, destination is Papa Victor Whiskey, that's Plainview, Hill County. Columbia 1 Delta. That's Plain Victor, Papa Victor Whiskey, Columbia 1 Delta.
That little blue curve line shows where we're going to hit the altitude at this current descent rate.
Good morning, American 178330, smooth ride.
Obviously changes. Trying to maintain airspeed. We'll pull it back a little bit more. And you'll see the blue half circle come back in.
Okay, 13232, Air Shuttle 5806, we'll see you.
Nice, trying to check in.
There it comes.
Yes, sir, sorry about that. American 1780 330, smooth.
And we got 21 miles to go, 12 minutes.
American
Los Alamos.
1421, contact Albuquerque Center 132.32.
Very cool landing there.
32, American 1421.
One way in, one way out because of the restricted area. Yeah, I think we'll hold at 8,000. The terrain's pretty high out here. Was going to go down to 68, but we'll wait till we get past this terrain.
American 1474, contact Albuquerque Center 126.92. 2692, American 1474.
Rio Grande's down there.
Albuquerque, that's 2421 320.
Alright, 2421, Albuquerque Center, roger.
A little slight shock here at 320.
Roger.
Yeah, turbulence was forecast higher altitudes today. Luckily for us, it's been pretty smooth. It's currently 8:30 in the morning. I captured the altitude, 8,000 feet.
What was that taking in?
That was American 407.
407, Albuquerque Center, roger.
16.5 miles to go, 10 minutes.
November 585, November Mike, traffic 11 o'clock, 6 miles, what I did is say parted, so let's all know, pretty much southeast on 8,000, common.
Okay, looking for traffic. I got somebody on the screen, negative visual, 5 number Mike.
Roger, they're about 11 o'clock, about 5 miles now. Go and turn 50 right, it looks like they're coming above you until you get in the flight, turn 50 right.
Okay, yeah, they're definitely on the screen. Looks like they're about the same altitude I am right now. Keep looking, 5 number Mike.
5 number Mike, A firm, sir, go ahead and turn right heading 090 just until you get them inside.
Okay, 090, 5 number Mike.
November Mike there now. Say about 11 to 10 o'clock, 4 miles, 8,300 so far.
Okay, still got them on the screen, negative visual. They're kind of behind me now, so it's going to be tough to see. 5 Mike.
Right, yeah, I'm going to come above you a little bit, and then I'll get you back on navigation.
5 Mike. Looks like we're about 400 feet above us, behind us, heading towards us. Obviously not talking to center.
5 Mike, you resume on navigation. They're about 500. They're 8,400 now behind you, so they should pass behind you.
Okay, on nav, 5 Mike. On navigation, 5 Mike.
Right. Somebody else is taking it?
Alright.
3 November, contact Albuquerque 71322.32.
Good morning, American 386, 330.
Hello, Albuquerque, Delta.
13 miles to go, 8 minutes. Center's getting a little weak because we've lost some altitude. Probably switch over to CTAF pretty soon.
Flight level 370.
And talk to him when we come back. We'll be at a higher altitude. Yeah, Albuquerque Center, Bristell 585. Remember, Mike, you're getting a little weak because I've lost some altitude. I'd like to switch to CTAF and talk to you after the touch and go.
November Mike, Roger.
Center American 386, 330.
All right. And 122.9, we got that dialed in. 6,800 feet, so what we're going to be looking for, actually probably a little bit less. You got to be about 900 feet at that 3 mile spot, but that's cool. Espanola traffic, we're still 585, remember Mike, 11 miles to the south, 8,000 feet, be doing a touch and go on 3-4, then heading back to Albuquerque, Espanola. And we'll start losing some altitude. 10 miles to go. And I suspect that's Espanola. Northern New Mexico town, relatively small. But a nice runway the last time I landed. There's a good sign for us. There's some smoke down there. I don't know if you could see it. Looks like the wind's really not doing anything. If anything, maybe a little bit from the west. Nine miles to go. Espanola traffic, Bristell 585, number Mike, 9 miles south of the field. Passing through 7600 down to 68. Going to be doing a touch and go 3-4 back to Albuquerque, Espanola. There's that smoke again. And I probably won't do any recording. Well, I'll do a recording on the way back, but I probably won't post it. It'll be same trip as coming up. And it'll shorten up the video a bit. So, pull back some speed again. Espanola traffic, Bristell 585, number Mike, 7 miles south of the field, passing through 7220 down to 80 or 68. Be doing a straight in visual approach 3-4, then back to Albuquerque, Espanola. So there's Espanola. A little bit closer. landing light on. And the other fuel pump. So we're just about to capture the altitude. Espanola traffic, Bristell 585, remember Mike, 5 miles south of field, 6,800 feet, going to do the visual 3-4, touch and go back to Albuquerque, Espanola. There's some traffic, but they're 2,600 feet above us. All right, both pumps are on. Landing lights on, flaps not yet, brakes off, chokes off. And said no vertical guidance, and we're getting none, although the autopilot is armed for the glide path, but it's not going to work with no guidance. And I see the runway. Espanola traffic, Bristell 585, remember Mike, 4 miles south of the field. Doing the visual 3-4, touch and go, and back to Albuquerque, Espanola. All right, since we have no glide path, and we are coming up on the visual 3 marker, that means we need to start down as soon as it starts making the turn. Here goes the turn. So it'll capture the localizer, but not the altitude, so we'll take off the autopilot. Espanola traffic, Bristell 585, number Mike, on final for 3-4, touch and go, then back to Albuquerque, Espanola. All right, we'll pull back the power to 38. I get us set up. We got 87 knots, 85, and let's see, 3,400 RPM. Full fuel pumps, landing light, flaps, dial in 10. Espanola traffic, Bristell 585, number Mike. And short final for 3-4, touch and go, then back to Albuquerque, Espanola.
$500.
Looks like we got a little bit of a left crosswind, unknown what it'll be when we get to the field. No 10-5s we're going to be looking for coming back. That dialed in. All right, everything's ready to go. Both pumps, landing light, flaps, brake off, choke off. Got 73 knots. And we never to get vertical guidance, which makes sense. And I see a windsock over the building. Looks like it's right down the runway. Goody. 65 knots. .66. Throttle off. At the end of the runway, hold it off. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. Nice. All right, let's not waste any time here. Airspeed's alive. Up, and away we go. Beautiful. And Espanola traffic, Bristell 585. Remember, like upwind 34, be making a left pattern and back to Albuquerque, Espanola.
Espanola traffic, track 368 Delta Bravo is 4 miles south of the field, has the departing traffic inside and is inbound for landing, straight in for 34.
And Espanola traffic, Bristell 585, number Mike, making left crosswind 34, be heading back to Albuquerque, Espanola. Flaps up. And Espanola traffic, Bristell 585, remember Mike, turning left, downwind 34, be departing the pattern to Albuquerque, Espanola.
Espanola traffic, track 368 Delta Bravo is on a 2-mile down final for 34 Espanola.
All right, we're pretty much climbing through 8,800 feet on the way to 10.5. Back to Albuquerque, we'll cut off the video here. And thanks for coming along.